So you can see my screen?
I'm seeing you.
Okay, fine. So I have shared you like 4 recipes for melt and pour soaps, right?
Okay.
Okay, you have your PDF with you?
I'm having the PDF listed, but I didn't get the printout.
Okay, no issues. So let me just know first that do you know about anything about melt and pour soaps?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay, fine, no issues. So what is a melt and pour soaps? Let me first tell you that melt and pour soaps means it's a simple, like it's a self describing, like you will get a ready-made soap base from market. Okay, you
Okay.
just have to cut them, you add active ingredients and you pour into the mold and
Okay.
your soap will be ready. Okay, this is a mold. Okay, you have
Okay.
many designs available in the market. This is a silicone molds for soaps.
Okay.
Okay, so this,
I'm
so
having this one.
yeah, so that's what they are telling, like you will be like melt and pour. Man means you just have to melt the soap bases, you pour, add all the active ingredients according to your soap which you are making, and then you just have to pour it into the silicone mold, dry it, and your soap is ready. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the difference between cold process. Now cold process means these soaps are not made ready made. This soap only you have to make. Okay, with scratch means with raw materials like sodium hydroxide, glycerine, oils, butters. Okay, so you have to prepare it and you have to keep it for at least like like 1 month to cure, and then only you can use for your personal use or you can sell. Okay, so you can
We
understand the
can
difference
use
between
ready-made.
melt and pour and cold process, right?
Okay.
Right, you understood the difference between melt and pour and cold process?
Okay. I understood that.
Okay, so we have different type of melt and pour soap base available in market. Okay, so from any vendor you can get a soap base. Those who are actually selling the soap base, you can get it from them. Okay, so you
Okay.
can get
Okay.
aloe vera base, you can get transparent base, you can get then glycerin base. Fine, so there are many types. Then here I have goat milk base. Okay, shea butter base. Fine, this is
Okay.
a transparent base. Okay,
Okay.
so these are all we will be using today. Fine, so now the main thing is usually we for melt and pour we usually use this type of thing. So for this you will not get a clear soap like a transparent orange soap. You will not get with shea butter or this goat milk base. Okay, you will get a like a the dub bar or something like that. Fine, but with transparent base, if you are looking for a clear soap, then you have to use transparent base or glycerin base or aloe vera base, which are
Okay.
transparent. You can add any color to this and you can make your own design. Clear? So now the next and most important thing for melt and pour soap is like whenever not currently in this time of the season, but usually in summer and monsoon, especially if you are using something like transparent soap base or glycerin soap base or aloe vera soap base, you might find that after some time, after you keep it for drying, you will see if you keep it for overnight, in the next morning you might see some droplets, some sweating in your soaps, right?
Okay.
Okay, so this
Okay.
happens because of the moisture. Okay, because of the
Oh,
moisture it retains. So what we need to do, we need to avoid using glycerin soap in summer and monsoon season. Okay, so you can
okay.
use it in winter for extra moisture and hydration, but for summer you cannot use. Try to avoid using glycerin soaps because it creates more moisture than the other soaps. Okay, because of
We
it
can avoid
contains high
glycerin in winter,
glycerin.
no?
Sorry.
No, I'm just noting.
Okay, no problem. You will
We
get
should
the
avoid
recording.
glycerin.
You will get the recording of this. No need to worry. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that is the reason. Now what we will be doing to avoid that, whenever you are pouring the soap into this mold, when you see, you just touch a little bit, you will see that it is becoming a little dry. So that time what you will do, you just unmold the soap and immediately with a sling paper, it's a transparent paper, you can get it from any soap vendor, okay, who are actually selling soap materials, soap packaging materials you can get from there. Cling wrap you will be having, which we use for wrapping our food items, right? So you can get that and you just cover your soap immediately, taking out from the mold and keep it, so that there will be no moisture entering into the soap. Okay, if a soap if a moisture enters, and one more thing, do not use micro oven or refrigeration for soap making. Okay,
Okay.
clear? So one, you can do a double boiling method, but what happen, like we actually make like 10 kg or 5 kgs of batches, so double boiling method is not a good way, or it will take more and more time to actually make a soap. So what we do, we just take something like this type of container, okay, which we can directly use on our stove or gas, fine. Or if you are using a induction, then you can use a induction based utensils. Okay, so what you need to take whenever you are actually melting the soap, that it should be in the low flame, so that it doesn't get burned. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
here this type of designs, you know that you will get it from Amazon or any soap vendors who are actually selling the soap materials. Okay, so these are 100 grams, okay, each. So what we will be doing, so first let me just share with you the recipe of the Acne soap. So here we can see that we have used a soap base. I have given you the details about 1 kg batch, but here I am just showing you a sample size. So I am doing a 100-gram batch. Fine? Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So what I am doing first, I am just taking my weighing scale. Okay. And next I will be taking a bowl. Okay, now why I am taking this bowl? First I will be weighing the salicylic acid. I will be mixing the salicylic acid. If you can check, then I have used salicylic acid, which is the main ingredient for acne. Okay, it reduces acne and it's very good for any pimple or acne prone skin. So we will be using the active ingredient, the main active ingredient in acne soap is salicylic acid. Now we cannot use salicylic acid directly into our soap. The powder we
Okay.
cannot use. So what we need to do first, we need to hydrate the salicylic acid. We need to dilute the salicylic acid. Okay, so what we will be doing,
Okay.
first of all, we will be taking a glass bowl or a plastic
Okay.
bowl. Okay, plastic bowl means this type of plastic which are heat safe. Fine. So we
Okay.
will be taking a glass bowl for this. Now I will be adding like 0.5%. Okay, 0.5%. So here I am taking like 0.5 gram of salicylic acid powder.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what next I will be doing? I will be just hydrate the salicylic acid, as we cannot use directly salicylic acid. So for that I will be using this propane glycol. This is a humectant. It's like glycerin only, but is more powerful than glycerin. Okay.
Okay.
So we will be using propane glycol. So propane glycol, if you don't have, you can use butane glycol also. Okay, same amount, huh? So here I have taken like 0.5 gram of salicylic acid, and now I will be taking like 3 gram of propane glycol to hydrate the salicylic acid. Until unless the salicylic acid is hydrating and it is becoming absolutely transparent gel, water like consistency, there should not be any white particles left in the bowl, otherwise it will crystallize and your whole process will be bad. Okay, it's not going to work. So you need to first hydrate it. So what you will be doing, this is a one process. You just stir it like this for a long time until unless this white color is absolutely becoming transparent, or else you can do one thing, you just pour this into a double boiling method. So do you know double boiling method?
No, ma'am, I don't know.
Okay, fine. So you take a utensil, okay, like this, something like this.
Okay.
You just pour any water, any tap water will be fine, or anything. Okay, so make sure, so for that don't use a bowl, use a beaker. Okay, so what you need to do, you just need to place it here, and the water level should be below this marking level. Okay, like here, so the water doesn't come into your product. Fine, so that you have to just keep it in your medium flame in your gas. Okay, that is called a double boiling method. Okay,
Okay.
so you need a beaker. Okay, you know what is a beaker? Have you seen a beaker?
Beaker means we'll use for cake making, ma'am.
Just let me share with you. This is a beaker. Okay, this is a heat safe beaker.
Oh.
Okay, why I am telling to use a glass bowl for salicylic acid, specially because this is a acid and it reacts with any kind of metal. Okay, so that's the reason and whenever you are actually preparing any soap, you have to use salicylic acid. It's better before doing melting and everything, your first step will be dispersing the salicylic acid to your humectant, that is propane glycol, 1,3-propanediol or gluten glycol. You can add 5% also, no issues in that. Okay, so until it's becoming fully transparent, you just have to mix it like this. Clear? Okay.
Okay.
So as it here the timing is little less, so I'm just showing you the process, but make sure whenever you are doing, you are not you just check that there will be no white residue. Clear, dear?
Okay.
Okay, so next thing, again I am just telling, we will be weighing out our soap. Fine, so here I am just taking this bowl where I will be making. So I am taking like a transparent base. So I am here using this transparent base. Okay, you can take aloe vera base or glycerin base for winter season. Clear? So what I am doing here, I am just adding like 80 gram of soap base. Okay. So I have taken 80 gram of soap base. Now what I will be doing, I will be melting it. So my main thing whenever we do, because here I am doing a small batch, so what will happen, like it will melt very easily and it will dry also very quickly. So for avoiding that, what I am gonna do, I will be adding our liquid actives. So here you can see I have taken 3 liquid actives. Okay, if you can check your PDF, then you will find that I have used aloe vera extract, neem extract and green tea extract. Okay, these are herbal extract which you will get from your local vendors. Okay, the vendors I have given numbers. So these are extracts. Okay, this is a licorice extract. Okay,
What,
this
ma'am? Pardon?
extract, water extract, herbal water extract.
Okay.
Okay, so here we are using herbal water extract. Fine. So what we will be doing, I am going to add all my water based extract into the soap base when I am actually just melting it. So what I am using, aloe vera extract 2 gram. Are you understanding, dear, what I am talking about?
No, I am understanding.
Okay, that's good. If you don't understand, let me know, okay? So I am adding
Okay.
2 gram of aloe vera extract, water extract, okay? Next ingredient I
Then
am
just
adding,
now you said that
sorry?
you are using herbal water extract, no?
Yes, herbal water extract, absolutely.
2 grams.
2 gram, okay? 2% means 2 gram, okay?
Okay.
2% of
Okay.
100 gram means 2 gram. 2%
Okay.
of 1000 gram means 20 gram. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. So next ingredient I am using is a neem extract.
Okay. Neem extract also we will get ready.
Yes, neem extract 2 gram. Okay. And aloe vera extract. And aloe vera extract. 2 gram.
Okay.
Sorry, this is green tea extract 1 gram. I'm very sorry. So what we have added, 80 gram of transparent soap base, aloe vera extract, herbal water extract
Herbal
2
water
gram,
extract.
neem herbal water extract 2 gram, green tea extract 1 gram. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So
Clear.
now what we
Okay.
will be doing, we will be melting our soap base.
Okay.
So in a low flame I will be melting the soap base, and my next work will be sanitizing our soap mold. So here this is my soap mold. Just wash it off. I'm just showing you how, because it's already been done. I have just taken out some soap, so that's the reason the residues are here. Okay, so what you will do, you will wash it with normal soap water. Okay, and then you just have to take a rubbing alcohol. You will get it from your local medicine shop, or you can get it from Amazon also. Okay, so just transfer it into a spray bottle if you don't have it in your spray bottle, and what you need to do, you just have to spray it, so it disinfect immediately and it is sanitized. Clear?
But then what is spray?
Sorry,
I want to know the name of the spray you are using.
rubbing alcohol. This is a rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol.
Yes, 99.9% of rubbing alcohol which we have in our sanitizer also.
Okay.
Fine. Okay, so in the meantime,
Okay.
you just sanitize and disinfect your soap mold, and then we will pour our soap into in this one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you understand like how to disperse or hydrate the salicylic acid, right dear?
Alright.
Okay, so here like you can see that the salicylic acid has little bit of whitish, as I mentioned that it takes little time to hydrate. No issues until unless it is becoming a totally transparent. Don't do your next process or anything. Okay, so here the timing is less, so I am just showing you that, but it becomes much more clearer than before, right? So what I am going to do, into this I will be adding our niacinamide 1 gram. Niacinamide is for brightening. Okay, so I am using niacinamide powder. This is a niacinamide white color powder, so I am using 1 gram of niacinamide into this. Clear? Niacinamide is helpful for brightening or fading any spot which we get from our pimples or acne. Clear?
Okay.
So what I am doing, I am just mixing. So whenever you are adding anything into your soap, melted soap base, always make sure that in a separate bowl or beaker, you just add all your ingredients, all your other ingredients rather than soap base, so that there will be no lumps in your soap when you are adding it. Clear?
Okay.
So this has been done, and now I am adding tea tree oil. Tea tree oil, here I have mentioned 1 gram, so I am adding like 5 drop. Sorry, it's peppermint oil, tea tree oil. Okay, 5 drop, and tea tree oil 5 drop. Okay.
Okay. Oil, ma'am.
Sorry.
At last you pour some liquid, no?
Yes, tea tree oil and peppermint oil both I have added. You can add any of this. You can add tea tree oil also. It is very good for pimple, or you can add peppermint oil also. Essential oil. Okay.
Okay.
So here salicylic acid, propane glycol, niacinamide, tea tree oil. Then I have added a little bit of peppermint oil also. So I am just keeping it aside, and let me see whether my soap has melted or not. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So in soap we can use two three types of colors. Okay. So this is a watercolor. This is from Artica Mart. This is a yellow color. You can get it in green or any of your choice. There is a liquid color, but liquid color doesn't stay for longer, so use a watercolor. Okay, you just have to mix it little bit with water and add it to your soap base. Fine.
Okay.
So this is a watercolor, and there is also mica color. Mica color means which gives a shininess to your soap, and that is also optional. And soap fragrance oil. Soap fragrance oil is also available in market, because many people wants a little bit like a strong smell. Okay. So soap. So here you can see the soap, our transparent base with the extracts. It's already like melted, right? Now what I'm
How
gonna
did you
do.
melt it soap, ma'am, now?
Sorry dear.
How did you melt it now?
I have told you na, in the stove in low flame I have melted the soap base.
Okay.
Okay. So here I am adding our salicylic acid. Now you can see that it has become a little bit thick and whitish. Why you know? Because the salicylic acid has not been properly dispersed. Okay, when the salicylic acid will properly disperse, this won't happen. Okay, due to timing I have shown you the proper process, but whenever you are doing, please make sure that it is properly transparent, and then only add other ingredients. Clear dear?
Okay.
Okay, so that once now you can see that it is not showing any lumpiness in the soap. But what happened, like sometimes when the soap is dry now, it becomes a little crystallized. Okay, so that's the reason. Clear? So now
Okay.
according to your wish, you can add any color to this, a green color or any of your choice. Okay, like it is a acne soap, so definitely you can use.
Acne soap, no, ma'am. Wi-Fi off చేయి.
Okay. So here I am using a little bit of mica soap color, okay, of my choice. According to your choice, you can use any. So this is a mica soap color. So mica color directly you can use, but watercolor don't use directly. Otherwise it will create a lumpiness. Okay. Fine. Can you hear me dear? Hello.
I'm hearing.
Okay, great. So here you can see that I am just
How much
mixing it.
quantity did you put in that?
Just a little bit of your choice. This is not something like according to your preference you can choose, means take the color. Okay, because what
Okay.
happened when you are making a big batches, now the problem arises, so you just have to have a little bit control over the color. So what you need to do, you just add a little bit, you just mix it like this. If you feel the color is okay, then you just pour it or add a little bit more. Clear?
Okay.
Okay,
And you must tell me about the
sorry.
company. Which company should I take?
You can get it from Artica Mart. This is from Artica Mart. Artica Mart or Matin Impacts also you can get it. Okay.
Okay.
It's better to get a powder color. Okay, or mica. So now what I am doing, I am just pouring into the soap mold. Okay.
Now you didn't add even that soap fragrance also, no ma'am?
No, I have added tea tree oil, so that's the reason I have skipped it. But it is absolutely your wish. You can add like 0.5 gram to 1 gram 1% into your soap. So now what you can see, a bubble in on top of the soap, right? So what we will be doing, we will be taking the rubbing alcohol spray and we will immediately spray it to remove the bubbles. Okay, clear?
Okay.
So now in a like normal temperature or like under the fan or anything, you just try it, and once you check after half an hour, just check the whether it is dry a little bit, like it is hard or not. Just take out from the mold and wrap it with a cling wrap. Okay, fine, clear?
Okay, ma'am, I didn't get that. Which spray did you use now?
Sorry.
At last, you poured some spray on it, no?
This is the same rubbing or alcohol which we use to disinfect and sanitize the
Okay.
mold.
After pouring that,
Soap.
we should immediately spray
Yes,
on that.
immediately to remove the bubble on top of your soap, you have to immediately spray rubbing alcohol. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how the
Okay.
process
Oh, okay.
for making a soap. Clear? Clear, dear? Understood?
Understood, ma'am.
Okay. Now you have understood like how to use the salicylic acid. Now in vitamin C soap and skin whitening soap or kojic soap, you might have seen that I have added like kojic acid dipalmate, not the regular kojic acid. Now why I have added kojic acid dipalmate and not the regular kojic acid? Kojic acid powder is unstable. Okay, it gives a oxidize to your
Okay.
soap after some time. Like if you make a soap with kojic acid, after some time you will see the soap is becoming yellowish or brownish, means it has lost its potential or properties due to oxidization. Okay, now kojic acid dipalmate is a oil
Okay.
soluble. Okay, it is not a water soluble. So kojic acid dipalmate is very stable and also it is good for sensitive skin also. Okay, dear, am I clear? Hello.
No, now at last, now you are saying about next soap, no?
Yes,
About the
yes, I am
vitamin
talking
C.
about, you have seen in the PDF that I have used kojic acid dipalmate, right?
Okay. Okay.
So kojic acid dipalmate, why I have used, I have mentioned, and kojic acid dipalmate how to use, as it is a oil soluble. So how we will be using kojic acid dipalmate. So I am just keeping it aside. Okay. Okay. So kojic acid dipalmate, what we will be doing, now let me just show you. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So first what I'm going to do, I'm taking a beaker. Okay, a clean beaker I'm taking. So here I am using kojic acid dipalmate. So I'm using a little bit of kojic acid dipalmate. Okay, so I have already waked it up. So 0.5 gram of kojic acid dipalmate I am taking, and I am taking a little bit of avocado or any oil. Okay, kojic acid dipalmate, you first have to mix it with any oil, then only you can add it to your solution. Clear?
Okay.
You understood, right dear?
We should mix this kojic acid powder
In
oil, no ma'am.
oil, you can take almond oil, you can take like jojoba oil, or you can take argan oil, avocado oil, any oil of your choice which is light. Okay, or else you can
Okay.
use shea butter also to give the hardness. Also it adds a little bit hardness to your soap. Okay,
Okay.
so I am here using avocado oil.
So, 1 minute, ma'am.
Yeah,
Please, 1
can you hear me now?
minute.
So I am here using avocado oil. So here I have taken like 0.5 gram of kojic acid dipalmate, and I'm using like 2 gram of avocado oil. You can take any oil of your choice as I mentioned. Clear? Okay?
Okay, please give me 1 minute, ma'am.
Sure.
Madam?
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me? Your voice is not
Please tell me
dear,
little
your voice
slowly
is
hearing
not
you.
clear.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Am I audible?
I'm hearing, ma'am.
Okay. So you can see that I have added a kojic acid with oil, and it is now dispersed. Okay. Now what we will be adding? We will be adding ethyl ascorbic acid powder. Okay. Ethyl ascorbic acid
Okay.
powder. So I am here adding, this is a vitamin C soap. Ascorbic acid powder 1 gram. All I have measured before.
Actually,
Yeah,
ma'am, I want to speak to you for 1 minute.
Okay, tell me.
You just show me this little slowly.
Dear, if you are unable to understand, you will get a recording of this. You don't have to worry, okay?
And even I am having some doubts. I have prepared one powder.
Okay.
I want to ask about that powder to you, about the mixture of the powder which I am having.
Okay, let me just share you this recipe, then I am just keep telling you doubts. Okay, dear? Okay.
Okay.
Oh. So here I have added ethyl ascorbic 1 gram. Now niacinamide I will be adding like 1 gram. Okay, don't worry, I will be answering your question answer. Okay, 1 gram of niacinamide. Next ingredient is vitamin E oil. Okay, so vitamin E oil 0.5 gram of vitamin E oil I am adding. This is an antioxidant. Okay, vitamin E oil acetate. It called vitamin E oil acetate. Okay, next ingredient is aloe vera extract 2 gram. Okay, I am mixing it all together. And next ingredient is licorice extract 1 gram. Dear, you have understood in vitamin C soap what I have added till now?
No, I don't try this, but no internet connection. Now I am getting so.
Okay, no problem. You can check it later also. If you have any doubt, you can let me know. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now what I am doing, I am just showing you in vitamin C soap I will be adding a color. So you can add a orange color, okay, or yellow color. So I am here showing you I am using this powder color. This is a watercolor, okay.
Okay.
So here directly I am just adding a little bit like this much only, okay. And next what I am doing, I am just taking my spatula and I am just adding it with the solution. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. Just mix it properly and keep it aside until unless we are melting the soap base. Now what is left? We have added all our active ingredients which we will be adding into our vitamin C soap base. Okay, for making a vitamin C soap, and now we will be like melting our soap base. Fine. So you can take any soap base as I mentioned. You just take your bowl. You can take any soap base. You can take transparent soap base, or you can take goat milk or shea butter. Here I am using like shea butter for this. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. And now as I mentioned, in a bowl I have added. Now in low flame in stove I will be just melting it. Clear? Now tell me, what is your doubt you are telling me that time? Dear, what is your doubt you are asking about that time?
No, mm, actually, I am preparing one powder
Okay,
for
what?
born babies. I am giving that powder for baking powder.
Okay, so what powder may I know?
Madam, actually, I can't speak English clearly.
Okay, okay.
My daughter is beside me. She will speak with you.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
So actually, my mom made. I don't know why we are getting this revolt every time we speak.
Sorry, didn't get you, dear. What you are telling?
why our voice is repeating? Whatever we are speaking, I don't know why
What you
it's
do now,
repeating.
you just log out and log in again. Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Hi. Yes.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
Uh, so my mom actually makes bathing powder for infant babies, and elders also can use that.
Yeah.
So actually, what our customers are preferring is they wanted it in a form of soap.
Okay.
So we wanted to know how we can include that powder
Okay.
in the soap base.
Okay, let me just tell you what you will be doing. You do the same method. Okay, like I said, melting your soap base. Okay,
Okay.
beforehand, what you will do, you just take a beaker or a bowl. Okay,
Okay.
take 1 or 2 teaspoon of your bath powder which you have prepared. Clear?
Okay.
And just add any extract, aloe vera extract or licorice extract, or even you can use rose water also. Okay, of your
Okay.
choice. Any water, just to make a little bit of paste, so
Okay.
that when you are adding the powder into your soap base, it doesn't get
Hmm.
any kind of lumpiness. Okay,
Okay.
so that is the main. Also, I have a video of this same thing with powders, how I have used in my channel, so I will share the link, so it will
Okay.
be easier for you to understand. The same process, just
Okay.
melt your soap. Add the powder in a separate bowl with your fragrance oil, a little bit of water, and just add the paste into your melted soap and just
Okay.
mix it thoroughly, so there will be no lumpiness and your soap is ready. Okay.
So what is the quantity? Can you suggest us the
The
portion?
quantity means
Like
whatever bath powder you have added, like for 1000, like for 1 kg, you have to add like 15 to 20 gram.
this that little?
Sorry.
It's very less quantity, right? 15 grams.
50 to 20 gram of bath powder.
Yes.
Okay, 15 to 20
So
gram. It should
can we
not be
increase
over
that?
to, sorry,
Okay.
it should
Can
not,
we increase that quantity of bath powder?
yeah, you can, but what will happen, like the soap, when you are taking it out, the powder will
Hmm.
settle down in the bottom of your soap. Okay.
Okay.
If you are using like very heavy powders, I mean like multani mitti or besan
Hmm.
or any kind
Hmm.
of dals, pulses or anything, lentils, then it will. So it's better
Hmm.
to use like 20 gram or maximum 25 gram. That will help out. Okay.
Okay.
So here you can
For
see,
one
this is a
kg.
melted, just let me show because it will get dry again. Okay. So
Okay.
this is
Okay.
a melted soap base. Now I have
Okay.
prepared the solution. This is the same way you can add the bath powder also. Once you have
Okay.
melted your soap base, just add the solution into this. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. Now just mix it thoroughly.
Recording technology.
Okay. Mix it thoroughly like this. And now just pour this into the soap base. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, like this. Just pour into the soap base. Okay.
Okay.
And now just spray the rubbing alcohol to remove the bubbles on top of it. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. So this is how, for your same thing with your bath powder you are asking about, you have to do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay dear, got it?
Okay. Yes.
Fine. So this is the same process you have to do. I will be sharing the link where I have used such powders, so you will get an
Okay.
idea about it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You can add now one thing more. When you are
Hmm.
using a turmeric into a soap, okay, So you might feel, you might see that the turmeric, when you are adding it is yellow, but when after some time you might see that it's becoming a very brownish color, right? Have you
Yes,
seen?
yes.
Okay. So why this happen, it is because of the pH level.
Okay.
Turmeric is stable in certain pH. So what we need to do, when we are adding turmeric into a soap base, the soap base is already higher in pH because of the saponification. Saponification means the lather which we get from our soap.
Okay.
Okay, when sodium hydroxide lye solution and butter and oils get absorbed, okay, means the mixture is called, actually the process is called the saponification. Saponification is a
Okay.
term for cold process. Okay, so
Okay.
what happened, the saponification depends upon the pH of the soap. So what we need to do, we need to reduce the pH of the soap. So what we will do, when you are adding soap, turmeric into your soap base, to avoid the color and again to regain the color of the turmeric, you need to add little bit, just sprinkle a little bit of citric acid, okay, into your soap base when you are
Okay.
melting it. Okay, just add a little
Okay.
bit of citric acid and you stir it, you will see the change in the color. So once you see the change in the color and it is becoming light, that means your pH is stable. Okay, and if
Okay.
you don't see after even adding also the pH of like the color is brownish, then add a little bit more. Just I am telling you how you will be adding. You just imagine this is like a citric acid, just a pinch like this.
Okay.
Okay, just a pinch and mix it. Don't add too much, otherwise your pH will reduce immediately and your soap will not set. Clear, dear?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this is how
Sure.
the process for maximum the problem and the, now to become, now once again another issue which we face while we doing a melt and pour soap, that the soaps are not hard enough and we don't get lather, right? This is also
Yes.
a common problem. So when you are getting a soap base from a vendor, just take like 500 gram or 1 kg only and check, just take a cube and just check this one first. Okay, you can see that this is very hard and you have to check the soap base from this. If your soap base is okay, then your whole outcome will be good. And another thing,
Okay.
don't add too much water or too much liquid into your soap, because that makes the soap very much like a rubbery or doesn't hard enough, and also it doesn't give lather. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, because
Okay.
lather comes from the, like how much the soap has been cured. Cured means when they are making the soap base, how much time they have taken to cure the soap. Okay, because usually in cold process it takes like 4 to 6 weeks to actually make a maturity of a cold process soap, so that it can gives you enough lather without
Okay.
dryness. Clear, dear?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this you have to check, because later we cannot fix it. If you use SCA powder or many things, then also it won't help. So what you can do, you just reduce the oil and water content in your soap when you are adding anything. That way you can see that your soap will become hard. Okay, it will not become, because more you add water and more you add like a liquidy thing, then your soap will become very soft. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so this is all. Now the next two like recipes are also like same thing, same process. Okay, dear. So
Okay.
I will be putting this this recording to you, and as well as I will send that also, which I have added like powder in my soaps. You will get an idea how I have done it. Okay, so if you face
Okay.
any problem while doing a melt and pour soap, anything, just let me know. Clear?
Okay. Sure.
Okay, dear. Anything, any
Okay.
question, you just let me know. I will help you out. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, dear. Thank you
Okay.
so much. I'm
Examine
sending this video
something.
right now. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, dear. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.